If you operate an aged care facility or provide aged care services in Australia, residential, in home, community care, or specialist care, your insurance obligations are more significant than most industries, and the consequences of getting them wrong are serious. Let me run through exactly what you need. The starting point for every aged care operator is public liability insurance. This covers you if a resident, client, family member, or any third party suffers injury or property damage as a result of your services, your staff, or your premises. In aged care, where you are working with vulnerable people in environments you control, whether that is a residential facility or a client's home, the exposure to liability claims is real, and the values of those claims can be substantial. Public liability for aged care operators in New South Wales typically runs between $80 and $160 a month for smaller operators. Facilities with more staff, higher revenue, or higher risk care classifications pay more. The second critical cover is professional indemnity. If your operation involves care planning, nursing assessments, medication management, therapy services, or any form of professional advice or clinical recommendation, and something goes wrong with that advice or assessment, a claim can be brought against you for the financial and physical consequences. Professional indemnity covers those claims and the legal costs to defend them, even when a claim is ultimately not successful. For any aged care operator employing support workers, nurses, carers, or administration staff, workers' compensation is compulsory in New South Wales from day one of employment. There is no minimum hours threshold and no probationary period exemption. One employee, one day, you need cover. The penalties for operating without it and having a staff member injured on the job are severe, and the personal liability exposure is unlimited. If you use vehicles to transport residents or travel between care locations, your standard personal vehicle insurance does not cover commercial use. You need a commercial vehicle policy for every vehicle used in the course of your business. One thing specific to aged care that most operators overlook: make sure your policy explicitly covers aged care and disability support activities in its scope of cover. Some general business liability policies have exclusions or sublimits for care work involving vulnerable people. Do not assume your policy covers everything. Read the product disclosure statement or ask the insurer directly before you purchase. The most important decision you can make when insuring an aged care business is not which policy is cheapest, it is which policy actually covers the work you do. A policy that excludes a key activity and fails at claim time costs you far more than the premium you saved. Comparing quotes from multiple Australian insurers takes about 10 minutes online. The link in the description takes you to a free tool that does exactly that.